Hello, this is Brian with PremierTraderUniversity.com. Today I'd like to recap one of the markets we trade inside the university. That market is unleaded gas. This is a futures market, and the symbol for it is @RB. Now the chart you're looking at here is what we call a momentum chart, and we are trading this week a 29 tick range. That range, by the way, can change on a weekly basis. It's something we do teach you how to tune to current market conditions, and so that will vary week to week. So what we're looking at here is going to be the trade recap for November 4th, 2013. And what you see on the chart right here is Monday. Monday, very indecisive, not a lot of price action. You can see here all these bars printed between our start time, which is at 9:30, and here is the end time at 12 o'clock. So not a lot going on here, and fortunately for us, there were no trades on the session. You can see we had setups. We had to be ready to go long in this case, but we never got triggered in. So that's a good thing actually on this day. Tuesday is kind of a repeat of Monday. We didn't have any trades once again. And fortunately for us, we had a setup that occurred before our start time at 9:27, but you can see here it would have triggered in and stopped out, but we didn't because that actually occurred before we start at 9:30. So we don't get in sync with that, and then just don't get any kind of movement. Again, just a really condensed day price action wise. So one of the benefits of using momentum bars versus a time-based chart, we only get setups when the market moves, and today is one of those days when the market didn't move. Now the remaining 3 days are going to be very good, so let's cover those next. Okay, so here's our trade for Wednesday, November 6th. And so let me set this up a little bit. One of the things that's a little bit different about this trade plan is we're not exiting at a fixed target. We're using a trailing stop mechanism to exit our trade. And so today you can see we had a profit of $197.40 per contract traded, and we entered this trade at 10:30. Our start time again is 9:30, and exited right around 10:31. So pretty quick trade. This trade happened very quickly, and we did catch this trade, but you had to be really kind of on the ball to get in this particular setup. So in and out in a very short period of time on today's trading. Okay, here's the trading for Thursday, November 7th. Again, our start time at 9:30. We get, you can see here, the trend is down, and our first trade setup on the session comes at 9:57. Now, again, I mentioned on the Wednesday trade that we use a trailing mechanism to exit. We don't use a fixed target in this case. RB is one of the only markets we do this on, and it tends to trend very nicely, and using this approach can get us some additional profit when that trending happens. Now, to review, Monday and Tuesday, nothing was going on, right? And we actually stayed out of those days. But when this market moves, as you can see here, it tends to catch a nice move, nice trade for us. So on the day, we profited $562.80 per contract traded, and a nice trade setup. We were in and out very short period of time out here at 10:45. Okay, the final trading day of the week, Friday. You can see here we had a loss and a win on the session. 9:30 being our start time once again. We got a short setup here, and we just get triggered in, and we stop out. So a small loss there, $218.40 per contract. Then we had to wait for the market to kind of flip around here and give us a long setup at 11:15, and we were out of that trade at 12:21 for $226.80 per contract. So kind of a wash day here. But nonetheless, not a bad day. We had opportunity to get into some trades here. And overall on the week, very profitable week. It's one of my favorite markets right now is RB unleaded gas. On the week, we had a profit of $768.60 per contract with a profit factor very strong at 4.52. We had 4 trades on the week, 75% of those trades being profitable. So again, just a recap on one of my favorite markets that we're trading inside of Premier Trader University right now. Again, the key difference here is we're using a trailing stop mechanism to exit the trade versus a fixed target. So this type of trading gives you the opportunity to catch some of those big moves on this particular market. If you'd like more information on Premier Trader University, feel free to check us out on our website, www.premiertraderuniversity.com. Also, if you'd like to speak with one of us here at Premier Trader University, feel free to give us a call, 855-788-7881. Again, this is Brian with Premier Trader University. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us, and good trading to you.